is getting squared away, poured with the blue of a summer day.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, no, scratch that, get the kids out of here. Welcome to this evening's festivities. Very, very soon, one rhinestone Suzanne will be joining us. Hold on to your seats. Working the wood till the day is done. Lay spinning fast and the resin flows deep in the grain where the spirit grows. Handmade and true, we are built to last. Carving the future and honoring the task. Lift up the hammer, let the voice there's room. We are the tribes, and we're tribe strong. All right, here she comes, folks, the lady of the hour. Hey, Amy, welcome in. The camera's stuck. Uh-oh. Hold on a second. Technical difficulties, people. Isn't live entertainment fun? That's all right. We'll just go with that camera for now. Quit playing with you. We have a wild Zand in the room. Ooh, I will replace the duck. Yeah. Uh-oh, what happened? Oh, there it is. Yeah. We're having trouble hearing Suzanne for some reason. Let me check your mic and make sure that it didn't change. It did.
Check, baby, check. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, a little bit. I think when the other camera cut out, it took the microphone with it.
Just tell her that she was.
There you go. That's good. We heard that. You might just have to hold it. We're working on it, Nat. Tim, whose audio? Mine or Suzanne's?
See, this is why I do not do lives.
All right, well, here's what we're going to do. While we are working on the technical issue, I will go ahead and run the video of all the entrants, if that's okay with Miss Suzanne.
Yes.
And that way you guys at least have some entertainment. No, you see, we heard that.
What, you heard the yes?
Dust in the air like a holy mist, grain in the wood that we can't resist. Chisels are sharp and the motors hum, waiting to see what the logs become. From the rough cut bark to the finished scene, finest creators you've ever seen. We stand together through thick and thin, pass down the craft where the lines begin. We are the tribe and we stand as one, working the wood till the day is done. Blade spinning fast and the resin flows deep in the grain where the spirit grows. Handmade and true, we are built to last, carving the future and honoring the past. Lift up the hammer, let the voices ring. We are the tribe, and we're tribe strong. Gouges are cutting the walnut bowl, chisels are digging to find the soul. Whirling the vice, getting squared away, poured with the blue of a summer day. Resin and timber locked in tight, polished to shine in the warning light. No.
All right, did we get that straightened out some? Hope everybody enjoyed the little video package there that Suzanne put together. You're not outclassed. Tim, you participated, man. We don't go in for all that stuff around here.
Thank you all for the entries. I loved every single one of them. It's great stuff. All right.
I'm gonna put you on the spot. Do you have a favorite?
Mine. Because it's the one
It's this emoji poo right here, right? That's the favorite.
Yeah, well, that one too. That's for Zan.
a surprisingly high amount
Good answer.
Yeah, they were all great. I showed the people I work with, and they were like, "Oh my gosh, that was cool." I mean, all of them, every single one of
All
them,
right, guys.
they
Well,
were impressed by everyone's work, really.
so everybody enjoyed the entrance. Let's see in the chat. What's everybody think? Who's your favorite so far? Poo emoji, poo emoji.
Look at the poo.
I think the most,
Somebody needs to eat less kind
not necessarily surprising, but interesting was Caleb's. But he did the poo emoji eating a pizza.
He did do a good job.
Yeah. Okay. It's hard to communicate
Hey Heidi, welcome in.
with
Hey
chat
Grooves.
because I'm having to do it on my phone. So
And
there's
theirs
that.
was huge, so.
Yeah.
If that bear pooped in the woods, you wouldn't know.
And of course, always Wowie.
Yes. Larry's Wowie's workshop.
It's okay.
Gorgeous.
What? Can't hear. Uh-oh. What
Is
happened?
everybody in the echo?
Pete and Repeat are in a boat. Pete falls out. Who's left?
All right, so should we give something away?
Yeah. I think y'all want to start the race.
Sounded
All right.
Yes, lots of fans.
Say, why is it doing that again all of a sudden?
That's my jam.
I don't know.
I thought we had fixed this. All right, well, it's race time, everybody. Here we go. Or maybe it's not race time. Or not. Suzanne and I have spent the last 2 days trying to get all this stuff worked out. There it goes. And everything was working this morning. We left it all running, and then
Yep.
everything turned off.
Ready? Set. Go.
And they're off. All right, let's see who's going to win.
I love the little sideways go.
I know. Well, E-Dub and Wowie out front early on. This is not a sprint. This is an endurance race, folks.
Perry's coming up. There's Caleb. Uh-oh. Somebody always comes from behind. That's what she said.
Who's the blue one?
Yeah. Is it Johnny's Lathe Craft? Frigid ice cream? Oh yeah, all the time.
I need to be making a run for it.
There should be
Hey,
a lot of
Bear.
that though in this one.
Sophie,
Where is
Monkey. I saw you, Amanda.
Oh, there he is, third from the bottom.
Who's throwing up?
Just behind Bear and the boss lady there. Sophie came in. Mike is making stuff this year.
I see
Hey,
you.
Bear. Is that Matthew? It is. Matthew got the puke emoji.
Sprinting so hard. Made him so sick.
Hey, shout.
Hey, William.
Matt Carbs. This is Matt voting.
Hey, Amy.
Poke.
I'd be cussing too. I had to run for 5 minutes.
True story.
Tim List in front. Aiden sneaking up. There's Bear.
There goes Night Owl making the sprint for it.
Uh-oh. It's Aiden's fault.
Johnny's sneaking up.
Oh, here comes Johnny.
Who's gonna
Wait.
get it?
Oh, the 80s song.
Who's gonna win?
Uh-oh. Amy Jo's picking up the pace.
She's gotta beat Aiden.
Oh, I really hope Amy Jo is the one with the deadpan stare. It'd be fantastic.
What if it is a tie?
Tim and Johnny out front. It's always somebody that just comes hauling from the back.
Yep.
Like every time.
Michael Les
She's
is
the
up
squinty
there.
face, that's even better.
Uh-oh.
Then they have to duel.
If it's a tie, we have another live where they fight it out.
Nope. They could do rock, paper, scissors. Uh-oh, baby kisses.
We're getting close. This is
Baby
where the
kisses.
guys in the back start pulling forward.
Aiden.
Oh, look at baby kisses.
Oh no, look!
15 seconds left. Come on.
The electric whittler.
Johnny pulling
Johnny
away
going for the
again.
gallop.
Here comes Caleb. Look out. Here comes William. Matthew. Sorry. E-Dub. E-Dub. E-Dub.
Saving it for the last.
E-Dub for the win.
Congratulations. So now I have to carve something and send it to you.
All right. So what did they win?
Respect.
Oh, there's Heidi.
Okay, so the winner gets a carving. And you could have something. It's all this. Have something I've already carved, or if you want me to
And
carve
assuming you
something
don't mutilate.
special, I could do that. Just not something terribly big, right? Why can't I run? So,
Hey, Amy Jo made it.
hey, Amy Jo. Hi. Mine heart. So deep. My soul. So, EW, send me an email and we can discuss other if there's something out there that you would like.
What are we drinking there, Miss Suzanne?
Like we got that little guy
I love that little mushroom.
or whatever. Just let me know. Hey Moya, how are you? Obviously, this
The
is
sun, it burns. Horrible, wholesome sunshine.
Ay.
So, do y'all want to see
It's natural.
my Phoenix Sun I'm working on?
Natural highlights. It's her Sith Lord makeup. Yeah, Katie, we should have come. You would have been a good help. Yes.
Yes, please.
Vitamin D. Yeah, everybody should get more vitamin D. Look it up. Look it up.
Electric Whittler wine groups.
Yes. So, this
Oh, it's so good looking.
has been taken for freaking.
Yeah, Monkey, we've been fighting it all weekend trying to get it straightened out. We haven't been able to.
That is
I know she kind of makes me sick.
Go throw up. But anyway, I still have more detail to put on it. Feathers, tail feathers, and I will paint it reds, orange, all that kind of stuff. And then I want to, for the very first time, use epoxy and carve flames and put it like right in here, like epoxy. But we'll see how that goes. It's a work in progress. And there's no rush because you can't rush that. And I'm too much of a perfectionist, so whatever. But yeah, that's my latest. And it's not for sale.
So are you planning to cast the resin in blocks and carve those?
You know, that's a good question. The more I think about it, I think I might go ahead and do that. pour the resin in a box and then carve the bottom to fit into the space right here. Wait, right there. And make it come up to about right here. And then carve flames. And then I want bright orange epoxy to go in between all these full rocks.
Right on.
So that is what I have in my mind, but I don't know how it's going to turn out because sometimes I'll get halfway through a project
Yeah,
with a goal in mind and then it changes. Like, no, that's not what I want to be. You're gonna do what I want you to. So there's always that.
I can't wait to
But
see.
I'm excited about it. And I'm kind of nervous about the epoxy. But I'm thinking if I pour the epoxy in the molds, I don't like that go. But
Harry, I'm logged into our laptop and it keeps jumping back between microphones. I don't have any control over it anymore.
okay. Out of control. But I'm thinking if I put the epoxy in the mold and then carve it and then place it in there, I think that might be my best bet because I've never done epoxy before. But yeah, that's what I want to do. And I also have a lot of chainsaw carving I want to do. Like I love my Phoenix, but I
Well,
also
I can
love
help
Wayland.
you when it comes to painting the lava. I've got a couple of different techniques I use for making it look realistic just with acrylic paints.
Good deal. I'm gonna need pointers. I know Miss Francis and Amy said that they would help me as far as the epoxy goes. But I didn't know if I needed like a fluorescent orange for the lava look. Six. No son. Hey Norm. Dan, Bear, Vincent Vega, and Mommy O'Malley's voice. Thank you all for
Yeah, I
coming.
think we'll be able to combine the
Hanging
three.
out.
The big thing will be making the paints look like the acrylic or the resin rather.
But if I'm not
Actually,
mistaken,
if Amy is still here, she might be able to.
yeah, but me and Amy talked about it, and if I'm
Can
not
you
mistaken,
mix acrylic paints into resin?
you could always place. No,
Seems like
Thank you for coming, Sophie.
Yeah, sorry,
I know,
Pilato.
Pilato. Sorry. This is why I do not do lives right now.
Mike says, allow app to take control of device. Disable. Is that under permissions, Mike? Advanced settings of the laptop. Gotcha. Systems. Well, look, I'll just talk to y'all since she's not here. So, how is everybody? Settings, sound settings, microphone, advanced properties. Oh, okay, that's wrong. Settings, sound settings, microphone. And advanced settings. Okay, now why did I start it?
Because it's contagious.
Like, I can't imagine what it was like for the people that figured out live TV.
It's always so. Hey, Mandy.
It's contagious. I know it is.
It's not you, Aaron. It's us. It's me.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Mike. We had
Should I
we
take
had our
my mic
Bluetooth
off?
microphone on at one point. We had her webcam microphone on at one point, and both of those have cut out, and now it's just a laptop, I think.
What if I turn my mic off? Have a good one, Monkey.
You can try. Sound settings.
Can you say cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots?
No, it's in cats and boots and cats and boots and cats. But then it doesn't have any rhythm. Okay, well, I seem to have quit echoing. All right, say something, Suzanne.
Something, Suzanne.
Wrong, Suzanne. Nope, now I'm back. She's just gonna dance to the echo for the rest of the night.
Sounds like I'm at a rave.
There it goes again. She has a I think. But I've got headphones in my microphone, but the music from me be looping it all.
This giveaway will be for glow sticks and body glitter.
Try your Bluetooth headset again, Suzanne. Oh, she can't hear me because I turned her microphone down. I know I sabotaged it. Do you have your Bluetooth headset?
The AirPods?
Yeah, try those. It says connected.
Wait.
Can you hear? The echo's gone. Hey. All right, that'll work for 5 minutes. Is it dead?
Oh no.
You showed me the batteries dying. All right, I think the microphone is. See it. The microphone cut again. Yeah.
Something Suzanne.
That,
Let's
see,
just
now,
do like hand gestures and smoke signals
I
from
know
here on
we're
out.
gonna need to.
See, but I don't hear anything in
It
these
says it's connected though.
I can see the chat.
Blink twice if you want.
Yeah, it won't let me. So now it won't let me select your Bluetooth headset even though it's connected. So I can't make it the output device.
Okay, so this isn't working.
Norm, blink twice if you're in danger.
Welcome to my life.
No.
So that's turned off.
I mean, it's kind of where we're at, dude.
And this is turned off. So it's the freaking laptop.
And a laptop running.
Okay, so I have the headphones muted or all output muted. Can you guys hear that? Okay.
I don't have any speakers. A lot of like
But it's still got an echo.
my phone volume's all the way down.
It's just not as bad.
Nothing there.
Hey, John, welcome in.
Hey, John. Technical difficulties as always. What's better? The sound? Perfect. Got louder and no echo.
See,
Better.
that sounds pretty clean though. That's pretty
Okay, so what'd you do, Renee? You just turned everything off?
good. Yeah.
Like those?
Hey, E-Dub, you won, dude.
Yeah, Josh. Send me an email. Let me know what you want me to carve you. Just not
Yeah,
something.
started chicken shit.
get with me and we'll work something out. Or, like I said, if there's something that I've already carved that you might want, let me know. Like that little bitty guy. You know, just let me know. Hey, Jack in the shop. So, Pilato, when Runic talks, there's a
Do I still have an echo?
definitely. Yeah, I can mail that to you. I think I still have your address. So if that's what you want, that's what you'll get. I don't know, John. I don't know. I need to practice my bears. I need to do another owl. I've been asked to carve a Harry Potter owl. I'll have to look that one up. And I really need to build up my inventory for the 4th of July. I'm going to go visit Runic. We were invited to go, and I'm going to chainsaw carve at their 250th 4th of July celebration. And Josh with Nene and Pops is going to be there carving as well. And Heidi and William Shout said that they were going to come. And if they want to bring a few items, they could set it up in my tent. I'm good with that. So, y'all let me know if that's what you want to do. I'm good with it. But yeah, I'm trying to build inventory, but I keep getting orders that I'm having to tell them to wait. So, there's that. Good stuff. I could do a Harry Potter wand. That seems like it should be easy, right? But I do, Lawrence, sometimes use a bandsaw. Haven't used it in a minute, but I do use that to help cut out certain things. I use the bandsaw and the chainsaw. That's cool. I never tried carving a wand. I still haven't carved a walking stick. I want to do one of those. I want to do a lot of stuff actually. It's just
really bad.
don't have time to do it. So, besides technical difficulties and having a full-time job, it is really hard for me to find the time to do live streams. I'm pretty sure once I started doing live streams more, I wouldn't have all the bull crap that comes with it like this. But every time I do a live stream, something happens like this. So it gets discouraging because I don't want to mess with it. I don't want to have to fumble through it. But you guys are heroes for hanging out this long. And I don't know how else to thank you because honestly, my new sticker wouldn't have went out if it wasn't for all the tribe helping me, pushing me through that finish line of 1,000 subs. And to everybody that joined the emoji challenge and did your submission, I greatly appreciate it. And I really cannot tell you how much that means to me because the whole point of that was we take ourselves too seriously and just do something silly, And that's why I did the poo emoji for, with the corn in it. that was just me goofing off. And I carved a fart for Deland, and he knows why. And he finally got it. But I don't know. I think we just take ourselves serious too much a lot of the times, and we're too critical of ourselves. We just need to let it flow. But anyway, so yeah. Thank you, Vincent. Vincent Vega. Sorry, I can't help myself. You didn't see the corn?
That's right. Bill.
Look real close. Brunick, show him the poo with the corn. I carved one for Amy Jo too with the corn on it. Exactly, Billy. Is Caleb in here? Let's see Caleb. Yeah, let the poo flow. It's not good to be constipated, just saying. But you see the little corny poos? No, it's just fun. My 15-year-old self. Mike. Yeah, it is a little corny.
I mean, if you can be any age, 15 was fun.
So, to everybody out there, cheers. Not going to tell you what I'm drinking. I'm sure you already know. Exactly, Pilata. He just lets it all out. So, Zan, where do you keep your little corny poo? This box, Eric, I've thought about it. But, you know.
It's on my desk at work, right directly below my monitor.
Oh, okay. Your own little pet corny poo.
Every time I get one of those calls, where it's like, I don't know. You know that crowd is head down.
Vincent, she's on my live from time to time.
Spilled her up. But yeah.
And I hate to plug my own show, but every month I do a monthly members live, and she's always on those.
Now I would like what Deland had done. I think I missed that live actually. I had to go back and watch it because everybody on there did the YMCA. And I missed it because I had something to go to, but I like when the whole tribe of us get on one live and just sit there and talk. That was freaking awesome. I really did like that. And I'm glad I went back and watched that. Yeah, hit the like button.
That's what I like about Mike is making stuff live when I can get them, because it's just open mic. Anybody can come on and just kind of be a part of it.
My dishwasher that would be in the corner doing CYMA.
Cheers. So, anybody have any projects coming up? Anything you'd like to share with us? Any plans?
Chin chin.
Hey, Heidi. Heidi, I'm so excited to see you guys on the fort. I told Josh and he got all excited. He loves whenever I watch your guys' live and he sits there and just listens. It's, I don't know, you guys have a chemistry going on there that it's magical. It's great. I love it.
Oh, it's gonna be so fun.
A 3D printed project? So do you like your 3D printer? Bear, I know you got too many. You stay busy. I don't know how you do it, bro.
Oh, so you know Vinny.
And anybody in here who is not subscribed to Runic, go to it now.
Hey, John.
He has been a humongous help in getting me through all this crap. And then you see we still have issues, but at least he helps calm my nerves during all this crap because I'm not, I don't have any interest in learning all this. Like, I just want to hit a button, record it. But yeah, go subscribe to Runic and check out his paint jobs. Awesome. Are you working on those again, Runic? I can't paint something that little.
Oh, yeah, this is,
It's mine.
actually, this is one of the things. I did the kit bash. It was originally with the, let's see,
I got a random text from a friend and said, okay.
so the anvil and the base and the tongs and the hammer came from a different model. And then I took the elf model and cut off the shield and sleeve, and then used some resin to put the whole thing back together to make the elf look like the black shirt, and then she did it.
That's cool. I wish you had some of your other paintings to show them, Runic.
Then it all the paint. I just did that. Hey, thanks
So-
a lot for sharing, man.
So, Runic, do you plan on doing any more lives in the near future?
Oh, Harry, my I do. Ain't nobody comes to watch me paint. I just did this on my laser.
Oh, cool.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So I cut this out on the laser, but I painted everything with my candies and metal sticks. So I've actually been airbrushing a little bit again.
Sweet.
And I got a couple other things working, but I've just been doing a lot of stuff locally, and it's taken up a lot of my time, so I haven't really been able to focus on the channel, but it'll come back around.
Yeah, I know you've been busy. I know you've been busy, especially with
And
the
then Zan had the so
July stuff. Yeah, if y'all ever get a chance to check Runic out whenever he is painting, it is like, and this is actually what it is. He spends hours, at least an hour, taping everything off, and you're like, what in the hell is this dude doing? And he starts painting different colors and all that kind of stuff, and then he pulls off the tape, and it's like magic. It's like, and then you think that's good, but he'll go out there and hold on, he'll put a clear coat on it, and it just glistens like it sparkles. It's beautiful. My lights were blinking, so hey, love, you made it. Hey, man, how you doing, man? Yes, you are right. You're giving me a power surge here. Track me down? They can't catch me. But Josh is outside working on the deck, and I was just making sure he wasn't digging in the ground. He's not. It's not that. He's doing something else, but
Can't catch what you can't find.
but what you drinking, Renee?
The lights are now out and it's very done.
Damn it. Bourbon, of course.
Maybe blood. It's not red. If anybody's drinking blood, it would be me.
Maybe.
The adrenochrome, right? Did I say that out loud?
The vampire over there.
Jesus. What's a purple Jesus? Purple Jesus. Lotto. Probably never.
Purple drink.
Yeah, long ago.
Purple drink? Isn't that cough syrup crap? That codeine or whatever? That's what I heard. I don't know. I never slurp. All right.
So I don't know how many people ever had the pleasure of into in South Louisiana buying a slushy and a bottle of vodka at the same time.
Oh, yeah. The beneficial in South
Right.
Louisiana. I'll take the extra large Slurpee, please. I need lots of sugar with my alcohol.
At the gas station.
Well, Katie, he is reboarding the deck right now. He had to get under the deck the last couple days and put more supports under there. And then he changed a few boards out. One of them was changed out because we put a hole in the deck from another fire. That's the second board we had to replace because we're irresponsible fire people. Obviously, we get drunk and go to bed, and then there's a fire on the deck whenever we wake up. But that's neither here nor there. So, but yeah, he's out there drilling. If y'all can't hear, that's what he's doing. Not 300, Caleb. Maybe 30. It's a slow crawl, and I'm good with it.
Actually, can't hear him at all.
Yeah, Josh, like I said, we're trying to fix up the house so we can get the hell out of here. And he's doing a lot of work outside. Which is taken away from my carving because it's what it is. How many watch hours do I have? Not even a fourth of what I need.
I used to make them and sell them to
And I'm okay with that. I'm not trying to get monetized. I'm having fun because I have a full-time job and I have a life outside of my full-time job, but I crave carving. So, I mean, it's hard to balance everything because you have to plan on, like, for instance, whenever I come in here and I carve on that phoenix for 5 hours, my hand's going to swell up because I don't know when to stop. And I will get dusty as hell, and you can't just change clothes and go somewhere. You have to, like, clean yourself up. It's you just have to plan for stuff like that, you know what I mean? It's if I didn't have a day job, I could crank some stuff out like crazy. It would be so fun, but you know, I have to pay for my tools. I tried talking Josh into being a stripper so we didn't have to worry about extra income, but he's not for that. Plus, I wouldn't see him. Hey, Rocall, how are you? Have a good evening, Knuckles. Thanks for stopping by.
Come on, John.
No, he needs $100 bills. Yeah. Hey, Emily. So this is a little off subject. Katie.
I got a bunch of pennies that government won't take anymore. I can throw at it.
Yeah, pennies are what you throw out of your vehicle when somebody's following too close. I did not say that. But Katie. Emily Henderson. Don't you live in Texas, Emily? But she has people that were from Decatur, Alabama, if I'm not mistaken, and she is working on doing a family genealogy thing, and we might be kin to her. So interesting. We've been emailing, so well, to be continued. But just FYI.
Oh, there we go.
Thank you, Vincent. I mean, it didn't. There was a lot of lag at first. The camera froze. Runic worked us through it, and here we are. And this is good. Like, it's good now. So I'm okay with if we could start it off like this, I would totally do this more often. Maybe it's just me manifesting the hate and discontent of doing lives that I always screw stuff up. And I have not cussed yet, by the way. I need a trophy, by the way. Josh does have a sexy butt, Caleb. Trophy.
Car passing trophy. Yay! With the dial a number where you can spin it.
You're supposed to give it away when you do it.
Yeah, like Eric, my coworkers would be so proud of me for not cussing the whole time. Like seriously, I think I may have said shit earlier, but that even came right. Maybe it was hell. That's in the Bible. Everybody can say hell, but anyway. Okay, so yes, Emily, your husband's father was born in Decatur. So I'm curious to find out
Well, you do now.
what you find from that. That'd be pretty cool. Who are you gonna tell, Mike? Amanda, you're still in there. My girl. Yeah, Jeremy didn't come get your gift today, by the way. Just say.
All right, so anybody wondering, I can only see Suzanne on her computer. It's not Hello. I grew up in a family that cussed every other word in 2 different languages. There's that. Okay, so I am afraid of the mama's flip flop, Mike. That's it. That's a good one. That's a good one to sick on me, but pretty sure I could run faster than her. Hey, Michael S. What's up, bud? I'm waiting on the flip flop. What color is it so I could look for it? Hey, Matt. Cussing in 2 languages, English and French. You are exactly right. And when they didn't want the kids to hear what they were talking about, they would switch to French, just so we didn't know what they were talking about. So, Caleb. I haven't had that much to drink, by the way. This is up to here. And it's not that big. So this is up to here, and I drank 1 plus
that much. So, what you got? Zan, are you drinking wine too?
It's like literally what she said.
It's bigger than a baby's arm. Of course.
Uh-huh.
My adult Capri Sun.
Cheers.
Caprisan.
Caprisan.
Yeah, adult Capri Sun in a box. Because that's what mine is.
All right, so is that better volume-wise?
Yes. Much better. I could hear you better, a lot better.
Chin chin.
Yes.
Yes. Because I'm fancy. I hold my pinky out whenever I drink it to make it more fancy.
Okay, cool.
Oh, yeah.
I love the stupid shit that they put on the side of the front of the boxes, like pairs well with.
Yeah, pairs well with Wednesday night live.
Yes, wait. Where is it at? Pairs well with steak, with grilling season, and a camping trip. Just in case you were confused what to pair this boxed wine with. Like,
See, now the audio's back.
am I missing up?
Ah. So if you go camping while you're grilling, woot woot.
Well, you kind of have
Would
to,
you
right?
twice as much in that scenario?
Hey, did that fix anything?
It takes all the power out of it. Eric, what are you
Happy
talking
monkey
about?
fun car. My people skills are honky donkey.
Tell me what you were talking about, Eric.
Damn it.
Yeah, the camping part would be fun. We want to go hot tent camping, like whenever it cools back down. And we always talk about it, but we never do. And I'm kind of okay with that because I get cold easy. I'm just saying, I still want to try it, but I'm not going to fight anybody about it if I don't go. Hey, rednecking. Who has an echo? Caleb.
Well, you can come do it over here. We have 15 acres. You can
I
come
would
run
feel
and hug.
safe. You know what? I would feel safe doing it there because if I get too cold, I could run into the house or under the house or something and get warm.
It was mine that started again.
Huh? Eric, have you never heard of hot tap?
Right? It's awesome up here. It's so clear you can see the Milky Way without a telescope.
Now that's cool. And we talked about going to Moab and getting one of those
Just put you on one ridge.
dome little camper things to where you could see the sky and rent a dune buggy or Jeep or whatever. A Jeep with no ducks. And just having fun for at least a week. Yeah, we talk about a lot of stuff, but life happens.
Am I hearing your headphone then?
Wait. Yeah, but Caleb, our raptor is not for romping around. She's a pavement princess. Her name is Rhonda. Okay? Okay, so Runic's echoing.
It's only somewhere.
Yes, Katie. I would take the Bronco. We could get that dirty, right? I mean, that's
Yeah,
part
I'm
of
working on
adulting.
it. Hold on.
Okay. Adulting is being responsible over having fun, but you always have to take time out to have fun while you're
It's a hot
adulting.
box, Mike.
Because if you don't, then you just become a slave to the whole world. And that's not what we're here for at all. Okay, Amanda, I hear ya. Okay, so Eric, hot tent. There's a YouTube channel called Tucker and I. I follow him on Instagram as well, and he does hot tent camping, and he's in the snow a lot. And it basically shows you if you go and watch any of his videos, it's very interesting, and it does look like a lot of work, more work than what I want to do, but it's an experience. It's not just a vacation. So you got that. So Jack's leaving. Jack shit. Have a good night, hobo. Thank you for the wind chimes. I love them. Caleb lives in a hot tent. He don't want any of that. I feel you, man. No, we don't do the pineapples. Like, upside down or inside out.
I thought it was a different color, Lufus.
They won't let me connect to the other mics. There's nothing I can do there. Dude, these things are pissing me off.
Pilato. My favorite entry was from Pilato Creations. And the reason it was my favorite entry is because it was whatever my mind imagined it to be, because there was nothing there. Good one. Good one. I love all of the artistic ability you put into it, though. It's pretty cool. I think it's everyone's favorite, just like your channel, right? I loved it. I should try to call Josh in here to come say hey to you guys.
Theater of the mind.
Got this little
We're playing D&D.
pager thing. Can you see that? It's what I page him with. And it's like every time I push this button, he comes in here. But I guess I need to replace the batteries. Do y'all know what that is? Like,
Where'd you steal that from?
it's like a paging system. Every time I push this little button on the side, Josh comes running in here, and I don't know why he's not. Where's he at? I think I need to replace the batteries. Like, yeah, you got it, Pilato.
That's fine. He's still male, so sometimes you imagine with the break.
I can't help myself. It is what it is. There you go, Bear. Yeah, Katie. Text him so he'll come running in here. Cheap batteries, damn
I'm
it.
not going to let you tell.
So, Runic, I think this weekend we're gonna go buy my tent, and then I want to get like mosquito netting around it for protection, so no chunks of wood go flying off and hitting babies in the head.
Yes.
Like, I mean, I know that would be funny, but I don't need to be caught on camera laughing at that. And then maybe a couple tables, set everything up. Josh wants to get TVs. He wants to bring the smoker and smoke some ribs. He wants to buy generators. He wants to buy a motorcycle. He thinks he needs a motorcycle for the event. I mean, there's that.
Probably for the best.
So we're excited about it. I can't wait.
Look, just driving up to the house is like having most
Fair. If you sent Josh a friend request on Facebook, that dude does not do social media too well. Although he might send me 1,000 reels in one day on Instagram, but I will tell him to log in. He doesn't get on Facebook that much. So I'll let him know. She can't log in. Well, tell her I said, hey. You predicted that she wouldn't be able to log in that way. Caleb. 5 of dodgeball. Yeah, Josh doesn't do social media. He doesn't even check his phone half the time. Like, if it's not his work phone, he's not answering even me or his mom. And that should tell you a lot. He stays busy and he doesn't really do social media. So she is watching now, Katie.
It's not that I'm busy. I just don't care.
Yeah, Dan, I'll post stuff on social media. I don't really get into it. It's like at first, whenever I had like a Facebook in the beginning, it was family and friends, mainly because I was in, all my family is from Louisiana and I'm living in North Alabama. So it's like a way to stay connected, sort of, I guess. And then after I started woodworking, I started following all these woodworkers, and then all of a sudden, that's all I see in my feed. So I don't even see like family graduations or who got married this last weekend or anything like that. And I mean, I don't mind. I just feel like I'm missing out a little bit on stuff that I would never know. But um, as far as YouTube, I get on here as much as I can to watch people's live streams, or their videos or their shorts. But Josh doesn't watch what I watch. He does Mustang videos and aviation videos. I mean, you could ask Bravo Mike, Katie. That's his sister, Bravo Mike, by the way. But, I mean, it is what it is. We have our own thing, but he tunes in. Like there was one time we were getting ready to go eat dinner, and Amy Jo was on, and I had her streaming while out on my phone while I was getting ready in the bathroom, putting on my makeup and stuff. And he was like, "So what's Amy Jo doing?" And I was like, "How do you know that's Amy Jo?" And he said, "I just know their voices by now." He knows Bear's voice. Of course, he knows Shoup's, Heidi and Bill. He knows a bunch of people that I listen. He knows Runick's voice because sometimes we're on the phone together. But it's just it's fun watching him interact in something he's not even interested in. Like he's interested in the woodworking aspect just because I'm doing it, and he sees, he sees how good and close of a community we are and how much we support each other and help each other out. And I think that's what he admires about us the most, because you're not really going to find that with a Mustang group. I'm just saying it it don't really exist that way. But it's he's he's a good supporter as far as what I'm doing, and not just for me, but as the community as a whole. So I never thought that would happen. Like I thought he would try to buck the system, but he's just like, roll with it, babe. Let's just go. And whenever Runick invited me to the 4th of July ordeal in Kentucky, and I told him, I said, look, it's a little over 4 hours. We're going to have to get this. We're going to have to do that. And he was like, okay, just let me know. We'll do it. So, you know, there's that. He's amazing. He is amazing. And then he met Michael S. and Bear and Creation Dust whenever we went there over a year ago. And I think he fell in love with Brooklyn, Michael S.'s daughter, and he always asks about her and he wants to go. He's like, oh, we got to go back over there and meet
It's a
her.
good problem to have.
Yeah. So we plan on doing that, Michael. I just don't know when we'll visit. But we do want to go visit you guys again. So, yeah, that's us in a nutshell. We're just regular people having fun, doing what we do, and more. Okay, Emily, I'll check my email.
Pilato, Stearns, Kentucky, 4th of July. We're doing a kind of festival thing.
It's a 250th celebration. And I was joking, but not joking to Josh about they're doing the same thing here. And they tried to push a grant on us, and I'm a grants administrator for our local municipality. And they tried to push the grants on us, and I'm just like, no, we're not doing it. It's not worth it.
Displays.
Technically, we're doing the same thing, but I wasn't invited to chainsaw carve locally, so I'm driving 4 hours to do it because I think it's an honor to even be asked to do something like that. And I don't know, we'll just see where it goes. I just want to have fun. And plus, I get to meet some awesome people. Rennick, Zan, Nene and Pops, and Heidi and William. I look forward to it. It's like anytime I can meet up with our community, I'm all for that. So if anybody's in the local area, Perry, I don't know if you're still in there, but if anybody is in
It's
the
an honor
local
to have you.
yes, definitely stop by. You don't even have to get a tent, a booth, or whatever. You just come by and visit. I mean, they have train rides through the. Tell them about it, Renick. Because it's pretty cool.
He's only a couple hours north of us.
Yeah. Yeah, I know Michael can't make it because it's like 6 hours.
We have the Big South Fork City Road. If you guys want to look it up, it's a 7.5 or 8 mile ride from downtown Stearns to the old mining depot where the mines were, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I want to go on that train ride. We'll just have to get there early and set up and then go on the train ride and then come back. Because I really want to do that. But see what happens. Hello, Kate. How are you?
I think the event starts at 2, and I think the first train runs at 11, so you should be back. It generally gets back between 1 and 1:30.
And I think that I think that'll be plenty of time if I have everything set up before then. And then I could go on the train ride and then come back. That gives about 30 minutes for me to get ready. And I mean, I'm not stressing myself out over that. I just want to let it flow, you know. I don't even know what I'm going to carve whenever I'm there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm adding some of you as I'm thinking about it as a moderator. If you don't want to be a moderator, let me know if I'm
The beasties. All right, talk about yourself. I gotta get back there.
I think I got everybody. If you want to be a mod and you're not a mod, just let me know. I trust all you guys. Because I know you. Don't get it twisted. Look at all the Smurfs. La 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 la. I have, you know what though? He-Man and She-Ra were my freaking favorite. And honestly, like I have been drawing since I was about 5 years old. And it like whenever I would watch the Smurfs, I would go in my room and want to draw the Smurfs, but I always got so discouraged that I couldn't make a move. Like I didn't know how to make a like how do you make a move? Like I could draw a Smurf, but I can't make it move. And a little bit later, as I got a little bit older, you know, you make the little books and you draw the picture over and over again and you flip it and it makes a character move. I did that, and I did comic strips whenever I was a kid. Been painting and drawing since I was old enough to hold a pen or a pencil or whatever in my hand, and I don't know. That was the Smurfs was one of my biggest inspirations to draw, and so was He-Man and She-Ra. Ah, pretty cool stuff, and the Thundercats. I love the Thundercats. But yeah, that is that's some good stuff. Like I miss those kind of cartoons. I haven't seen them in a minute. I'm pretty sure if I saw them again, I'd be like, Grumpy made it. Hey, Grumpy. I'm glad you made it. I'm glad we stayed going
Grumpy.
long enough. I hope your meeting went well.
What kind of cartoons are we talking about?
Smurfs,
Birds.
Thundercats, He-Man, She-Ra. All of those like inspired me to draw as a kid. Like after I would turn off the cartoons, I would go and just I would go in my room for hours and just close the door and get pencil and paper and just draw.
Oh.
Okay, Emily, hold on a second. Hold on, cuz. I got you. I got you. We're gonna do this too. And we'll see how it goes. Just remember, I have the power to knight you, and I have the power to fight you.
Yeah, Joe. It was a pretty good show.
Yes, I did like that too. G.I. Joe and
I loved Gargamel's character.
I like
You asked for
Jen's here. I like Gargamel and his
Jen.
cat Azrael. And I always thought that the
Says
Smurfs
G.I. Jane.
the Smurfs were stupid for always getting caught. Like they put themselves in that situation because I was like, no, why are you doing that? You're gonna get caught. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Hold on, EW. I'll get it right one day. All right. So if I ever go live again, you guys could get rid of the scumbags. Hey Jen, did you get my new sticker? Or better yet, did you get the sticker for you and your roommate? I will. Eric, what makes you so confident in that.
Mm.
Okay, I will, because Runic did say whenever we meet up on the 4th that
So
we're gonna try to do live streams from there. So I think that would be cool. As long as I don't have to video or anything like that. And then I tried telling Josh he'd have to hold the phone for me while I'm carving, and he was like, "Well, I don't know how to do that. I don't want to do that. Don't you have a tripod?" I do, babe. Be a team player. Can you hear me now? Check, baby, 1, 2, 3, 4. Check, baby, 1, 2, 3. Did you get me?
and your microphone cut out.
Can't hear. Yes, I can now.
What happened? Yep, now you're back.
What? Oh, Jen, so you're
I'm
keeping
confused.
it. That's my girl. High five. Okay, good
Yeah,
deal.
we're back.
What happened? What had happened?
Nice. What's up, Billy?
Hey, Billy.
I don't know. I probably pushed something stupid.
Yeah, we're not
Suzanne
responsible.
keeps telling me buttons aren't like toys, but fuck that shit.
What I didn't. Did I tell you that? Yes. Okay. I don't know what I'm going to do next. I never know what I'm going to do next. It all depends. But let me find the little bastard. This right here cuts all. Cuts all the skin off your damn finger if you're not paying attention. So, and normally I'm good with it. And you just, whenever, anytime you're operating, it could be a Dremel, it could be a die grinder, especially a die grinder, or a chainsaw, especially a chainsaw. You need to pay attention to what you're working with and your self-control that you have over your weapon of choice. And whenever I was flattening out the bottom of this little dude, what had happened was I'm holding it like this, and the Dremel's going like this, and you know how it spins. So it spun and went, it ramped right there. So it didn't hurt. It just like made me WTF myself. And it bled profusely. Like, I'm like, I don't even hurt. I don't know why it's bleeding so bad. And then so I took a break, washed the sawdust out of it, and put some hydrogen peroxide on it, put a band-aid on it, and came back out here and finished everything up. And I was good to go. And then I went and ate crawfish, which crawfish, I don't know if you know, is like really seasoned, and it will burn the crap out of any open wound that you have. So, yeah, I was good. I'm good. Shoot. Ain't nothing but a thing. Hey, Matthew. How are you? I'm glad you joined us. I think if I'm not mistaken, you'll have to go back and watch the video, but I think your emoji for the race, for the drawing, was a throwing up emoji. I think it was pretty funny.
So right here is Suzanne on her laptop, and over here is Suzanne on the live stream. And I'm trying to talk when this camera is not talking, so that I'm not over talking this camera that is talking. And I've been drinking, so this is getting really fun.
Well, good, Matthew. Rest your back. No, I'm not worried about. It's palm Sunday. Yeah, not worried about that either. But I don't know. It's like it's swole up, and you can still see it's. No, do that. Where are we at? Right there. Right there. The lighting is bad. It's terrible, but the swelling went down like times 2. But you know. So Perry, I see that you're back. How far are you from Stearns, Kentucky? While you're in here, I'm asking for a friend, and my friend might be Renee, or it might be me. And John Travolta.
Um, hopefully, Perry will be able to make it down this Christmas for Polar Express. That'd be fun.
That would be cool. So, what's a Polar Express? Y'all do a Polar Express? Okay, Perry. Can you make it to the 4th of, do you have 4th of July
Just like the
festivities
movie.
going?
It's yeah, it's a licensed franchise. We run it on the same train that runs down to the coal mines, and it's all gussied up, and you get your golden ticket, and they serve hot cocoa, and they tell the story. It's all cool, cool
Now, that's
stuff.
pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I like that. Okay, so we've seen like we got married in Chattanooga and we wanted to go on one of those scenic train rides, but we never did. And then so whenever I saw that this event for the 4th was having a scenic train ride, I wanted to go on it. That's why I was asking you if it is like more than one day or if it's just for the 4th event, because I didn't want it to interfere in the carving issue. But I think I could pretty much fit that in there. But that would be pretty cool, the Polar Express thing. But
Oh yeah, yeah. We run the train from May through. No, the regular train runs May to November, and then mid-November we start. No, not November, October. We start the color run, and then we run the color run through mid-November, and then November we start Polar Express, and then we run Polar Express through December, and then we close the train down for the rest of the year.
okay, that makes sense. Amanda, what am I working on right now? for anybody
The
that,
color run is just when the fall colors are changing.
for anybody that
Anybody
wasn't in here
interested can
earlier.
actually go watch a short that I posted of the color run this past year that we did.
I'm working on this. I don't know what I'm going to work on next. I have to go look at my wood and let it talk to me. And then it tells me what it wants to be. I know that sounds freaking stupid, but that's actually what happens. But yeah, I guess that's all. I never know what I'm going to work on next. Unless it's an order that has a
I have to
deadline.
go look at my wood too.
Yeah, that's that. Okay. All right, Emily, what you got? Thank you, Matthew and Dan. John. Yes, EW, it is your lucky night. You won. You won this beautiful cedar cross with crushed turquoise inlay.
I love that cross.
It's got in all the cracks. I don't know, that light sucks. But like right here, it's got turquoise. Like it. I'll ship it out to you though. Eric. I'm glad
Where
you
did
like
get the
it.
turquoise from?
I actually ordered it on Amazon. You can order. Hold on a second. So this is probably it. There's a fine, and then there's a medium, and then there is like a large crush turquoise that they'll sell on Amazon. This is, I think, the medium. But the fine, I don't even know if I want to open this. Hold on, it's opening. It's like a powder. And then, yeah, I can see that. Like, how do I do this? Anyway, it's like a powder. It's finer than sand. It's like a,
Dust.
yeah. So what I do is like with something that anybody can make this. Just go look at my videos. I know I'm not a good teacher. I don't do good at that shit. I said shit, but so I will carve my cross, and then everybody's like, "Oh, well, your cross isn't parallel," and yeah, it is actually because what I do. Hold on a second. It's parallel to the base it is sitting on, because that's what I do. I make it parallel to the base of the table of whatever. The cross is not going to be symmetrical. It's just not. I don't want it to be. So the turquoise part of it will always be parallel to the ground, and it's perfect, really. It don't look like it, does it? But it is. And that's just how I do my stuff. I had somebody call me out on YouTube telling me, your cross, your turquoise cross. And yeah, well, actually it is, but whatever. I'm not going to argue with anybody. So I put the granules in there, which that is thicker. than the powder. I'll put the granules in there and then I'll do the CA glue and then I'll sand it down. And then once I get that all flat, and then I will put the powder in there to seal it perfectly.
Get a life.
Yeah. And after I put the powder in there, I put the CA glue on it and then I will sand that down until it is absolutely flat. And I try to look for any cracks, but any cracks are sealed with polyacrylic. But that is actually cedar, and it's got really pretty grain in it. It's not. I did this. How long did I do that? A few months ago, but you could see the difference in the color because this is cedar as well, and this is still red because I just carved it. But that right there, I mean, I didn't realize what I was carving at first because I was paying attention to the wood grain. And you could see how, like, you could get lost in that grain and not realize that it's got an appendage on it that you have to chop off. So he's castrated.
So same finish on both of them? Just
Yeah.
what, polyacrylic spray?
Yeah. No, actually, it's polyacrylic. I brushed it on. With this, I put about 3 coats on it because I like it. I like these shiny. I know they're going to be in somebody's house, obviously, but I just want them to be shiny. But with this, I put the polyacrylic on the mushroom caps, that part right there, that mushroom cap. But for the base of it, I only did the Mod Podge because I didn't want it to be as shiny. And you can't tell in this lighting at all. This lighting sucks. But yeah, so there's that. And then actually, Michael S. has Bear and the Boss Lady dropped off some black walnut at my house last year and on their way to Louisiana. And what I did is I cut the log
Hey, Michael S.
and I made one of these crosses, and oh my God, it was freaking gorgeous. I made 2 of them, and one my sister-in-law, Katie, Bravo Mike in the chat, has, and the other one, Michael S. has. And it was just the pictures, and he could probably vouch for me on this. The pictures don't do it justice. It's like you hold it in a certain angle of the light and it glistens. But I still have a little bit more of that black walnut that I want to use. I just don't know what. I don't want to waste a beautiful wood like that. I'm not ever going to paint over a wood like that. It's hard enough for me to paint over something like a cedar because to me, I like the natural beauty of it. Just like I like the natural part of it, like the live edge. Like these right here. I left the live edge on that. Because I mean it's part of the wood. I'm not trying to disguise that it's a piece of wood. I want you to see that it's a piece of wood and what it could be turned into. Like, I mean, you got the little pokey out parts over here, and this is, so I think that is apple.
It makes it more organic.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I love the beauty of the natural There's a time and place for painting whatever, like the Phoenix. This is apple, and it smells good when I burn that shit, but um, it's going to be painted, completely painted, because that's just a different project. It's something different. But for something simple like that, and the hearts and the crosses and the mushrooms, I like to leave it as natural as possible because I feel like nature owns that. If that makes sense, that might be a little too deep for some people, but whatever. Palato. Shorts views don't count towards watch hours. And I don't care. I like making shorts because I can use some music I want to. See, that's just a part of it. I could do a live and you could see me carving, but I really enjoy the art of making and editing into a short. The phoenix needs to be green. Grumpy. Green. I mean, I'm not fighting you on it. That sounds interesting, but I was kind of hoping, more for a lava effect. Yeah, I agree, Pilato, and that's what makes this world perfect is that we are such different people. And that's what makes the world rotate is because if we were all the same, we would be constantly fighting and not open to others' opinions and we wouldn't have we probably wouldn't have art actually, which is what a lot of us do. But black and red, green, reds, oranges. I don't know. I'm leaning more towards a mostly orange. All right, so let me pull her out again. So mostly orange. Now, opinion. I don't really want to burn it because it will take away from the detail because once you burn it and then you sand it down, it takes away from all that detail that you've put into it. So I thought about painting the base coat black. Okay, so if I paint the base coat black, that means it'll go in all these grooves here, and then I could paint the top of it, and so it might have a shadow effect, like a bright orange on top of that black, and reds and yellows, I guess, gold, whatever. And I mean, I want to hear everybody's opinion because I'm open. I don't know what to do right now with this. But I could paint it and it'll have that black undertone to it for the shadowing effect, which will make the little feathers pop even more. Or I could do like a very bright color underneath here as a base coat and then put like a red and orange on top of it, which I don't think would have that big of an effect of a contrast. I don't know. Renick, what do you think? Because I'm thinking I might put black as the base coat and then go over each individual feather with like orange, gold orange, or a red orange, or something like that. And then down here, I want the kind of like a not glow in the dark, but more of a
Okay, I'm glad you called me out because now I don't feel like bad about interrupting. There's a technique called zenithal highlighting where you basically spray the whole thing in black right?
Mhm.
And then come across just the top, or from wherever you want the light to be coming from on the object.
Okay.
So, say you're painting the duck, right? You would paint the whole duck black, but then if you wanted the highlight coming from this direction, you would spray a lighter color from this direction. So now you have a black and a white. Now, whatever colors you put on it, as long as those coats are thin enough, will retain those highlights and shadows. So if you come back over it with, say, reds or oranges, now you're going to have dark reds and dark oranges, light reds and light oranges where it's appropriate.
Okay.
So just something to consider.
Well, I mean, from the painting expert. Yeah, I definitely will take that into consideration because I know what I want to do with it. And I'm thinking about using the mica to make it that shimmery type paint.
Not expert, just idiot.
Well, no, I really think that you know what the hell you're doing more than I do. But I've seen your work and I see how you approach the different angles with the paintbrush, with the airbrush, whatever, and the effects it has on it. And I don't really know that. Like, I mean, I know I could paint, I know I could draw, I know I could carve, but I'm not into painting like you are.
Just real good at guessing.
Well, I mean, I guess so. It pays off, that's for sure. But, yeah, I'll be reaching out to a few of you whenever I go to, hold on a second. I got dust all over my laptop screen. But yeah, whenever I go to paint it and do the epoxy, you know, I'll ask your opinion on definitely the painting and Miss Frances and Amy
Thank you,
on the epoxy.
Hi, Amy.
Thank you, Grumpy. Hey, Baldy.
Francis.
Yeah. All right. Can I take a small break for just a second and y'all talk? Pretty please. I'll be right back.
Sure. Hello, everybody. You want to see all the entries again?
Dust in the air like a holy mist, grain in the wood that we can't resist. Chisels are sharp and the motors hum, waiting to see what the logs become. From the rough cut bark to the finished sheen, finest creators you've ever seen. We stand together through thick and thin, pass down the craft where the lines begin. We are the tribe and we stand as one, working the wood till the day is done. Blade spinning fast and the resin flows deep in the grain where the spirit grows. Handmade and true, we are built to last, carving the future and honoring the past. Lift up the hammer, let the voices ring. We are the tribe, and we're a tribe strong. Gouges are cutting, walnut bowl, chisels are digging to find the soul. Whirling the vice, getting swear away, poured with the blue of a summer day. Resin and timber locked in tight, used to
because
shine in
the
the
moon
morning
and that star
light.
out there looks just like the South Carolina flag without the palm tree.
Well, that's not the North Carolina flag, then, is it?
Wait, did I say North Carolina?
You either are the Palmetto State or you are not the Palmetto State.
Helicopter. Zan's talking about a helicopter? Helicopter. Let me put this.
Pay no attention to her. Helicopter, helicopter.
So, I have a question for you guys out there. Would anybody know what this is?
Oh, it's a Madagascar reference. I get it. I'm on board now.
Does anybody know what that is?
Is that an upholstery pin?
That's not what it was used for. And it is very sharp.
That could be it. Hat pin.
It's got let me know when you give up. Like it will poke your skin. And that's how sharp it is. It will poke your skin. Oh, good, Michael. I'm glad you got my sticker. I don't have a pipe to clean, Jen, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it could be used for that.
I'm pretty sure I know what it is. I'm just not going to say it live on the internet.
Billy said booger hook. All right. Since nobody guessed it, I'll just say for those of you who have known me for this long, and Runic has known me, and Zan has known me,
He's not too far off.
Matthew, Miss Francis, Billy, a bunch of you have known me for this long. When I broke my hand, that was that far into my hand. That held me together while my hand healed. And that's how far it stuck out. That's how far back it went. And he pulled it out. I didn't feel it. Like he got some pliers and he was like, and I was like, okay, I didn't feel that. And he's like, okay, well, I'm going to jerk it all the way out now. And he just ripped it out and I didn't feel anything. Now it did swell up after that because of the trauma of him pulling it out. And he has it in the pliers. Like it's stuck in the pliers. And he was like, okay. And he goes to throw it away. And I was like, no, I want to keep it. That's part of me and I paid for that. So I kind of want to incorporate that into a project that I have. But yeah, that stuck all the way in that bone right there. Just like that. I didn't even feel it. Not at all. But pretty cool stuff, huh? I thought it was. It was not cool breaking my hand and having to get behind on everything that I wanted to do, but it all works out. You know, I needed an hospital, obviously. You come back bigger and stronger. Or just you come back, right? Yeah. It was pretty cool.
Dude, you learned how to carve left-handed. Don't give me that
I
shit.
did. I did. I started out with the wood burning because I needed to get my left hand used to because you don't do that with that hand. And hold on. So Josh and I were at the beach and I could not go into the water and enjoy myself in the sand and all that because I was wrapped all the way to here, all of that. So what I did is I brought my pyro machine and I burned Bigfoot. And that was for Deland's Heart Challenge. And I did that while we were at the beach because I'm trying to get my left hand stronger. And then once I got back, I don't think I have it here. Where is it at? It's somewhere in the house. But I actually carved some mountains with my left hand. And I will tell you, whenever you have a gift that God gave you with your right hand and you try to move it over with your left hand, your brain overanalyzes the movement where your right hand doesn't have to because your right hand just knows what to do. So you are not only analyzing the movement, you're trying to create a picture in your head with that movement. Now, let me tell you, a Dremel spins this way. So whenever you're cutting this way with your right hand, you're digging into the wood. But in order to do it with your left hand, you have to push. So it's a complete mind twist, and I didn't use the F word right there. I had to think about that one because I think my mother-in-law might be listening and she don't like that word. So I did it for you, Susan. But anyway, so yeah, it is a totally different world whenever if you want to be ambidextrous. Like you have to put enough practice into you can't do this with this hand. You have to do this with that hand and this
Damn,
with
another
this
one,
hand.
y'all.
It's different. I mean, you learn so much that you didn't really know you needed to learn whenever you break a hand, as far as tools are concerned. But I don't like anything stopping me, I mean, it is what it is. So I just kept on cruising. Yeah. It's like you go this way. Yeah, it's like one of those things. Do it and see how much your mind has to think about what you're doing with your hands whenever you do it with both hands. Because you normally carve like this with your right hand, because that's how the wood eats in that Dremel. And then with this hand, you have to do it that way. It's so confusing. Your mother-in-law doesn't like the word friend. No, it's not the word friend. It's the first F in FAFO is what like. And I've slipped up a couple times and I deeply apologize, but
Hey, you see, Emily understands.
yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Fortnite.
everything that I have been through with that, it opened my eyes to more things.
Foots. She doesn't like the word foots.
Buds? That's a word? Like, is that like a wordle word? I don't think that's a wordle word. I don't think that qualifies as a word. Oh, hold on. My dad was a barber. That's pretty cool, Vincent, because it takes a
No, foots. F-U-T-Z.
yeah, and my sister-in-law, if you look in the chat, Bravo Mike, and that's Katie, that's Josh's sister. She is an interpreter. Um, she does all that kind of stuff. And she's very good at it. And so I admire her for being able to do all that
ALS.
and magic. So
Or ASL, American Sign Language.
fudge
American Language
sickles.
Sign. Which way is it?
Fudge sickles. Hey Amy. You're back. Yes, Amy is a left-hander, and I honestly have to say, like, I greatly admire watching, and Amy Jo is too. Amy Jo is, and I think Jordy is as well. But it's like whenever I'm watching them, it like totally like how are they carving this? And it's hard to watch how they're carving it because they'll do that swipe instead of doing this swipe. Eh, well, okay. Well, let me turn it upside down and try to work with it that way. But the ambidextrous, and I think that is more Amy Jo. She could use both hands, and that is freaking admirable because I definitely my brain does not work like that. I got 3 brain cells. They're all drunk and fighting for the number 1 position up here. But little do they know that there is no number 1 position up there. You're all in it as a team. So, there's always that. Which is why I can't do all this OBS stuff. I'll learn one day though. Like, I mean, you got me pretty set up for now anyway. I'm pretty sure I could just click and play, right? Or is it more complicated than that?
Typical Marine. I got a squad of brain cells.
That eat crayons. See, Grumpy knows. Upside down does help. And actually, if you turn a project upside down, you could see more of what you're doing in a less analytical spot, if that makes sense. I do that with a lot of my carvings too. Hey Tom Shady, how are you? Tom Shady. See, and Amy, I don't know when my hand was broke and I tried to use my scissors with my left hand to cut, it wasn't happening. I had to get either Josh or Lincoln to cut something for me because it just, nope, it wasn't happening. It was like, no, working. All right. Have a good night, Michael. Thank you for stopping in. Michael's awesome, by the way. Tell Brooklyn and Belinda we said hello.
Good night, Michael. Pilato, you asked what my next project was earlier, and I was trying not to interrupt. I've got um, I've got a small build project coming up for some planter boxes that are going down to the Artisan Depot, or the Train Depot rather, and eventually I'll get around to finishing that Tambrador whiskey cabinet that I've been working on. Hopefully sooner rather than later.
Are you staining that, Renee? Are you gonna paint it? Interpret. Interpret what? Oh, interrupt. Did I say that?
Which one? The cabinet or the planter boxes?
The cabinet. Three, two, one. Sir.
Oh, it's going to be all natural finish. I make my own oil finish with a wax sealer, and I'll be using that.
Good deal. Have a good night, Dan. Cheers, Miss Francis. And Emily, what is your question? I have a question for you.
Take care, Dad. Chin chin.
Billy, my trigger finger is right, but I'm left-eyed. Does that make sense? It's a real thing. I don't understand it, but it is what it is. What are you using? OBS?
Mm-hmm. It means she can shoot gangster legitly.
Yeah, but you gotta kind of like do it cross-eyed. Like I don't even know, and that's not an old people thing. That was when I was 19 years old, and I was in boot camp on the rifle range, and I realized that I could see better out of my left eye. And I probably should have tried to learn how to shoot left-handed instead of keep shooting right-handed because you're more at an advantage. But I didn't, and I just kind of muscled through it. But I also have a picture of a target where I freaking bullseyed the F word out of that thing and like nailed it. Like, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good with my right eye. That's all I gotta say. But I need to go back to the range. Rainbow back ranch.
Well, the problem with shooting right eye dominant when you're left-handed is that eventually you run into the problem of just brass ejecting in your face. But to the pistol idea, if you're shooting proper grip right-handed, you're shooting right eye down a right-handed dominant barrel. But if you're trying to shoot left-handed and you're or right-handed and you're left eye dominant, and turning the pistol sideways gangster style actually puts the sight profile directly in your left eye.
Yeah, but they don't allow that on rifle range. Like, not okay. Whenever I was a kid in boot camp, they didn't. You could not do that. That was not an option. But, and that's, I think that the fear of the drill instructors just reaming your ass for it was the reason I just muscled through that and learned how to.
Yeah, but that's only during qualifying. Once you get into that's a different story.
Yeah, well, I could shoot an ass off of an ant as a moving target. I have done it, and I can call Josh in here with my stud finder and have him verify that with a BB gun, by the way. I've done it more than once. I love a moving target, but there's just something about whenever you are, it's like I see so much clearer out of my left eye and it's more blurry out of my right eye that I just kind of wish I could like switch up, if that makes sense. But I'm still right-handed and that's like my natural hand to go with. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It just is what it is. Why did Zan say naked?
Shooting with is a mis-
I shoot poorly with both trigger fingers and both
That still makes me
eyes.
mad that that's better than I am.
Lotto is so funny. Okay, so this is the first time I've actually had to keep up with chat on my phone, so. I don't know. I actually love shooting. I don't take enough time to do it because shoot a gun, go fishing. I'm probably going to shoot a gun. So shoot a gun, carve wood. I know I'm going to carve wood. Um, I mean, it all comes down to the time of your day that you have to spend and what you want to spend it on. And you have to make time for the stuff that you do want to do that is outside of your everyday stuff. Like, I work 8 hours a day. I come home, I have family time. I want to spend time with my husband, my son, and then I want to carve. But I also have to fix up the house, do chores, and all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, it's like I'm so limited. But I feel like we look at that as a negative instead of a positive. You know, I don't know. It's like, I think that the reason that there is such a pull for you to do something else is because you need to take a break from like the Phoenix. Okay. So I was getting a little aggravated. My hand was getting swollen because I was spending 6 hours a day carving that thing because I didn't know how to stop. I just don't have a stop button. And then we had to replace the liner in our pool this weekend, and that's like my break. That was my break for my hand. Like, eh. But I don't know. It's just we all have gifts, and then we all have lives. We all have jobs. We all have shit we need to do because we're adults. And like, when did that happen? But um, it's just all about the balance. And you have to make time for yourself. So there are going to be times to where I'm not able to get on somebody's live, or maybe a couple weeks, and because I'm doing my own stuff, especially during the summertime whenever the weather's great and you just have all this free time to do stuff. So it's just a difficult balance because you feel kind of guilty for not showing up on your favorite people's lives, but yet there's nothing you can do about it. So, I mean, I just hope you guys all understand that my heart is in it. It's just so freaking hard for me to get into it 100%. So, I don't know. A lot of baldy and naked are possible translations of palato. So a naked baldy. So palato, are you naked or are you bald? Or are you both? Like, pick one and go with it, bro. Yes? So yes is your answer. I love it. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Yeah, I agree, Matthew. It's like I love waking up to listening to Grumpy and his live streams. You don't know how relaxing that is to me. Um, but some mornings it's hectic and I'm at work and I can't because I'm trying to catch up on stuff. And then, like Larry from Wowie's Workshops, I am always on his live on Wednesdays. But I wasn't this past Wednesday because I left work early and I came home, I think, to work on Phoenix because I didn't have any other time to do it. And he messaged me and just checking on me, and I kind of felt bad. And I'm not saying that I'm saying this to make him feel bad, but it made me feel bad because he expected me there. And it's stuff like that. Like, I understand whenever you go live, you expect certain people to be there. I really understand that. But we all have to learn not to take it personal. And life freaking happens. And I would do anything I could for any of you guys.
I just wanted to interject and say I don't think that was expectation. I think that was just that you become habitually there, and so
Yeah.
when you're not there, the immediate instinct is, "Oh shit, is everything okay?"
Yeah, and I
That
agree with
is
that.
wholly and entirely a good thing.
Yeah, and I definitely agree with that, Runic, because, if something's going on, we reach out to each other, Wowie, Larry, and I, and we're kind of on that level. And so I get that, and it's not his fault at all, but I kind of felt bad, like, oh shit, I did not get on his live, and I couldn't. It was impossible. And then, like, Friday, we had a date, and I told Miss Francis that I probably wasn't going to be able to make it, and then Luckily, we got there early enough and we left early enough to where I was able to join in to say cheers because that's the best part, right? I mean, it's always fun just hanging out with our people.
Chin chin.
Yep. Eating. What are you eating? And what's that little symbol that you have before what you type, Bruna? I agree, Vincent. Which is
What?
mm,
Are you getting that little like Chinese or Japanese caricature too?
yeah,
Caricature too.
yeah. It's like "Wanyanya, konnichiwa."
I don't know. I think it's what happens when it doesn't understand. So I type CINCAN. So sin if you read it in English, but if you read it in Sicilian or Italian, it's chin
Okay.
CHINCHIN.
Okay.
So chin chin. It's just a cheers. It's an Italian slang for good times, bitches.
You know, and just to say this off of what both Vincent and Emily are chatting about, it's like you have your close network. Like Runic, you have Zan. Everybody has their spouses. I have Josh, and Josh actually pushes me more to do things that I'm like, should I dress up like the pinup model or should I just dress in my pajamas? And he's like, no, do it and do this and do that. And, I mean, he pushes me to do things that I'm reluctant to do. Um, and then, we have that close knit, our number ones in our lives that are physical in our lives. And then we have our community that pushes us and encourages us. And it's the community because they're not the people that we grew up with. They're not the people that birthed us. They're not the people that owe us anything or we owe them anything that are right beside us in this journey. And it's like you feel like you owe them how I gotta go watch his live. I gotta go watch her live. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. I gotta do this. And it's like an inside personal obligation whenever it's not really an obligation and they don't look at it that way. It's just a family thing, but it's like they reach out more to us than some of our cousins, aunts, uncles, brothers, sisters do, you know. And I guess that's where I'm coming up with the whole I feel like I owe you this, but I don't have enough freaking time in my whole life to do any of this. I mean, good night, Tom. Have a good night. But surely everybody understands talking about. I mean, but I know it's almost 9 o'clock and we probably need to wrap it up, I think.
Good night, Tom.
I don't know.
Well, if it's all right, I would like to make a quick plug for something that I have coming up. Um, a friend of mine, a very dear friend of mine, has recently been diagnosed with cancer, and I will be running a fundraiser. I will be selling some mugs, some stickers, just little things that I can throw out there that will be support for her. All the proceeds beyond what the actual cost of the mugs or the stickers cost will be going directly to her. And if you keep an eye out for it, I would very much appreciate that. That is coming. So thank you very much. And if you can, you can. If you can't, hey man, I understand. Times are tough for everybody. So
Well,
thank you very much for your consideration.
definitely post the link if you can, however you can. You know more about that stuff than I do, to where any of us could go on there and donate. I definitely will. If you want me to share it, I will.
I appreciate that.
All right. So if you have not subscribed to
Lee Henderson, 42 subs.
Emily Henderson,
Yeah.
she might be
Hit that subscribe.
husband's distant
Now
cousin.
you are 46.
I think I already subbed you, Emily. But yeah. And if anybody in here is not subscribed to Runic, definitely go check out his channel. You will definitely not regret that, because just watching his process is crazy.
Come on, stupid bug, stay still. Don't worry about me. I'm bullshit.
No, you deserve it.
Thanks, Pilato.
Yes. Also, Rednecking Woodworks. Go check his channel out. If somebody wants to post his channel in the link, I just made him a Smurf. So, Rednecking, you should be able to share your channel. This is all about community support. And Emily needs 2 more to go live. Thank you, Eric. Eric,
Which Smurf is he? That's important.
share Rednecking as well. Because that's what we are about. If there is somebody in this chat that you have not subscribed to, you don't have an excuse, because all you mofos still didn't cuss. are blue. You're
That's funny.
Smurfs.
All right, got your rednecking.
Yep. Thank you, John. Now, whenever you subscribe, you have to comment or like or both in order for that sub to stick. Because if not, in the next morning, she'll wake up and be like, I got 48 or however many. Because that's just how it works. Like, I've lost 20 subs in one night just because people didn't comment and stuff, and then it slowly, gradually went back up.
Because YouTube is stupid.
It really is. I get how they don't want bots to be in there. I really do get how they crack down on that, but I think they kind of overdo it whenever it comes to that stuff because it does hurt other people's channels. All right, now, Vinny, I think that now that she has 52 subs, she can go live, but I think she has to wait. I think there's a waiting period.
Notice I'm saying this on your channel and not mine.
Saying what? Hey, Kevin. I don't care. Like, I mean, I'm not monetized. I don't give a shit. No,
YouTube sucks. I know you don't.
yeah.
Neither do I, but you know.
No, because I mean, okay. Let me tell you my frustrations with YouTube. I can spend hours editing a 1 minute short, and it could have been a 40.
Hey, don't be fucking with my stuff.
Huh? What'd you do? Where are you going? You floating all over the place. Wait.
Yes, please.
All right. So anyway, I can upload a video on TikTok, on Instagram, and it just take off. And Instagram is my baby because I started Instagram and YouTube at the same time. YouTube was like, and I'm like, I'm not even dealing with that shit. I didn't want to babysit it. I didn't want anything to do with YouTube. So I just let it float in the water. And I didn't even care. I didn't really plan on doing anything with YouTube. I paid more attention to my Instagram, and I could load videos, not be copyrighted. On TikTok, not be copyrighted. And everything just went. I could use that same video and
Do my
put it
best, William.
on YouTube,
Matthew. Sorry.
and YouTube will sit there and say, well, this video has been restricted and we cannot show it and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, but why? And then whenever I look for the equivalent song, let's say, let me just use an example. Let's say I want to upload a video to Hell's Bells, and I do it on other platforms. But whenever I get to YouTube, YouTube is like, no, you're not doing that. We need you to start off on this verse, not this verse. And then it's okay. That is my major malfunction whenever it comes to YouTube. It literally pisses me the frog piss off. I just can't deal with it. and I bitch about it all the time, and it is what it is, and I get that. So that's why I don't give a shit about being monetized, is because they're even going to scrutinize you more once you get that status, and then they're going to be like, wah, 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 strike, you're out. And I will be the first one to strike out. And I'm good with that. Whatever. Fuck that. Fuck that. Waynona is in the house. Hey, Waynona. So, yeah, YouTube is, I don't want to say a love hate relationship. It's just a relationship. And the only reason I'm still on YouTube is because of the community. It's a hate relationship with YouTube.
Nona's got herself a big brown something.
Big brown? A big brown eye? Wait. Hey. So, Wynona's part of the Smurfs. Wynona is now the Smurfette.
Wynona. No.
It's a joke.
Jeez, Primus, come on. Think.
I'm not responsible
Sing.
for Wayne's name. And go subscribe to Waynona and Wayne.
That would explain a lot.
Wayne, you need to subscribe to Runic right now. Like, right now. Go do it. You're in the blue. You have the ability. There's nothing holding you back.
But do they?
Yeah. Okay, Katie. Thank you for stopping in and hanging out with us.
You have the power. We can make them better.
I love you, Katie. When are we doing the Bronco and Mustang swap, Katie? Is it too late?
Where's Runic? Hi, Kevin. How are you? Nice to meet you.
He's right there. Runic, post your link. Wayne, post your link too. Love you too, Katie. Have a good night. Yeah, he's off in the corner. Mhm.
That is very subjective. Did you see Redneck Question? She lives in Alabama. I'm in Kentucky. All questions are redneck.
Yeah, it's a redneck. Still, it's a redneck. So I don't even talk about it half the time. You know, whenever I first moved here, uh, because I'm from Louisiana, and then I went to North Carolina after that for military crap in Missouri. And then I came to North Alabama. And it took me a couple weeks to decipher the strong accent. I'm not going to call it a redneck accent, but the strong accent. It's quite different. But yeah, I used to work when I was like 18, 19, 20, somewhere around there. I worked for AT&T. So I'm kind of like, I could understand a thick Indian accent. I could understand a German accent. I could understand a Cajun accent. One that is actually tough to understand is a New York accent, but I was blessed with knowing how to listen to that and deciphering it. But I came here and it was way more harder than working for AT&T, listening to all that crap. But it's, oh, we got the 1 minute call on our phone bill. We did not make a 1 minute call. So, you got that. It's all good. No, we do not claim Camp Lejeune or Jackson Hole. Never had any Canadians call in, Kevin. I guess you guys were too restricted
got
for
you,
any of
Kate.
that.
Thanks for sharing.
Good deal, Kate. Missouri, misery, misery. Hey, Ryan, how are you?
Misery. That's right.
Whenever I got to Missouri,
Oh shit, Ryan's in here.
yeah.
What up, Rockets?
Oh, he's a Smurf now. Um, yeah, I got to Missouri. It's a long story. I was not supposed to have my POV, privately owned vehicle, but I did anyway. And I kind of pimped it out on the
right.
weekends to drive it, drive drive people to the airport, and they would pay me because I had a privately owned vehicle that I wasn't supposed to have. So as the weather got colder, and I'm never used to this being from Louisiana, but I would park my car all the way at the back of the parking lot so none of the sergeants or anything would catch on to what I was doing. Because I never turned my keys in. That's not my fault, that's theirs, but whatever. And there was one time I went to the car and we had to be at the airport in St. Louis by a certain amount of time. And we were sitting there trying to find anything to chisel the ice off of my car because it had just been sitting there for so many days and not being used. And they would pay me to drive them to the airport, and they would pay me to pick them up from the airport and bring them back to base. And I got away with that. I freaking banked. I ain't gonna lie. And it was fun. I like having my own vehicle anywhere I go anyway, so. Who is that? Link L is not a Smurf. Who's not a Smurf?
Miss excessive revving. Yeah. My car. When I first got her, it's a black Mustang. I have her all blacked out. And so I named her Rosie because I like the vintage shit. And so we went with Rosie after like Rosie the Riveter, but I got a $200 excessive revving ticket in Gatlinburg. I will never freaking go there ever again. Gatlinburg. And yeah, so now she is Rosie the Rever. I did not Pilato because they told me to turn in my keys, but they never followed up with me. Yeah, hell yeah. They never followed up with me on retrieving my keys, so that's hey, that's their bad, not mine. And I wasn't even revving. That's the whole freaking thing. I was going 5 miles an hour down the strip. I was downshifting. My car is loud. It's not my fault. And everybody else was around me revving, and nobody else got a ticket. I mean, why? Because they were all dudes? Was it because I was like making more noise than the boys? Give me a break. And then so he comes up to my car and he puts his hand up on my car. Fingerprints on my black car. Okay. And he says, "Which one of you were the Marine?" And I said, "I was." And he was like, "Thank you for your service." As he hands me the ticket, like, "Thank you for your service. And you're gonna give me a $200 freaking dollar ticket? Like, seriously?" Luckily, I had an open container or two in the car and a loaded weapon. Did I say that? Am I supposed to say that? I couldn't argue it. But it is what it is. I'm never going to Gatlinburg again. Thank you, Kate. I drew it a long time ago. Like it's old. It needs touch up, but whatever. Exactly. But I appreciate everybody being here. And it's a Monday night and I have to work tomorrow. So it is too peoply, Eric. Pigeon Forge is okay. I could rev my vehicle all day, every day in Pigeon Forge, and I never get a ticket. That being said, we're gonna go ahead and end it here because I want to go in and get my
Call sign. I'm out.
yeah.
Bitches.
I want to get my night
Do it.
clothes on and get ready to go night because I gotta work tomorrow. I have to be a responsible adult. So, but I really appreciate everybody who showed up, everybody who gave a like, everybody who participated in the emoji challenge, and Runic and Zan, you guys are freaking troopers because I don't know what the hell I'm doing, and I don't want to know what the hell I'm doing. I just want to go through it.
Hey, give me thumbs up as soon as you want me to quit words.
But everybody, have a good night. I love you all. We're a great community. Let's just keep on keeping on.
Neither do we.